Hello friends, welcome to Lemon Ginger, and today we're going to make some special buns. But first, let's have some tea. Now we can begin. Let's start by measuring our yeast. We are going to need 2 1/4 teaspoons of active dry yeast. You can also use the fast rice if that's what you have. To make our buns extra creamy, we are going to use buttermilk. We are going to need 1 1/2 cup of buttermilk. We will warm this in the microwave and use it to activate our yeast. We need the buttermilk to be around 110 degrees, just lukewarm. To that, we will add 2 tablespoons of sugar. The sugar will act as food for the yeast in order for it to bloom. This will take about 5 to 10 minutes. Isn't it amazing how it comes to life? Next, we will measure 5 cups of flour. Add 1 tablespoon of salt. Then, let's give it a shake. You actually don't need to do this, but I'd like to do it anyway. It looks so much fun. Then I just added 3 tablespoons of melted butter, 2 eggs, and our active yeast with the buttermilk. Time to mix all the ingredients together. At this point, I think we're ready to knead the dough. Keep kneading the dough for 5 to 7 minutes until all the ingredients are fully incorporated. Then cover and we will let this rest for about an hour. Please remember that the recipe is available in my blog, delightfulsouvenirs.com. The link is available in the description box below. Now let's prepare our herbs and spices. This will make our buns extra special. Look, I'm adding some celery leaves. You can add any herbs and spices that you want, and the amount depends on you. The dough has doubled in size in about an hour. We are going to knead the dough again. Give it about 5 to 10 minutes. The more you knead the dough, the more elastic it becomes and the fluffier your bread will be. At this point, the dough is ready to divide into smaller pieces and shaped into little buns. But we're just going to reserve half for that. The other half we're going to mix in our cheese and herbs and make it an extra delicious cheesy herby buns. So we are going to knead all these herbs and spices into our dough. But you're probably thinking, is there an easier way to do this? Well, there is actually. We can mix all the ingredients, including the herbs and spices and the cheese, together with the ingredients for the dough at the very beginning and then just mix it all up together. But this time, because I wanted to make MILKY Pandesal as well, we needed to reserve half of the dough for that, and then just the other half for this cheesy and herbalicious pandesal. So there you go. Plus, don't you like how the colors look like? They're beautiful. Now we can divide and shape our dough into smaller buns. The size depends on you. These buns will double in size once they are baked. Let's use some breadcrumbs to add a more delightful texture to our buns. These breadcrumbs also have Italian herbs in it and some Parmesan cheese. Now let's leave the buns to rest for about 15 minutes. Meanwhile, we can work on our MILKY Pandesal. Did you like my smiley face on the flower? Isn't it cute? I'm smiling because you have been watching my video until now. Cheesy but true story. These buns will make great dinner rolls. What's for supper? You can use this for hamburgers, you know. This will also be great for breakfast. Spread it with some butter, peanut butter, jam, whatever it is that's your jam. Or just use it plain, dipped in sweet black coffee. Yum! I want this pandesal to stay milky white, so I'm just going to baste it with some buttermilk. Then sprinkle some sesame seeds. Open sesame! Cheesy? I know, that's why we made the cheese spreads first. Meanwhile, I boiled some water and preheated the oven to 350 degrees. The steam will help keep the buns delightfully soft. After 15 minutes, our buns are ready to eat. Shh! Listen to the crisp. Did you hear it? It's crusty and crispy on the outside, yet very soft and tender on the inside. Isn't it a delightful souvenir of a bread well baked? Okay, I know, it's very cheesy. So let's go back to the MILKY Pandesal. That's it. If you like my video, please subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching and have a great day.